Hello? Hello? Is anybody here? Most likely not. This is only episode 4. And, sheesh, okay. Lag spike. Let's get started. We have, I don't know, like, a whole village. Yes. A big village to take care of. So, I think we have to start with that. And once again, I should bring up the volume. Maybe max, hold up. Let's max it out. Maybe you guys can't hear much. That's not max. Alright. So, yeah, you probably watched last episode. This is not ideal. Not ideal at all. So, okay, we've blocked ourselves off. We have this small place to deal with. And not much to work with. Another trip was a partial success and a very big loss at the same time. So this is not really looking great on our favor at the moment, and we are pretty far behind in terms of progress compared to what I was hoping for. Shoot! 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 No! 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 What the heck just happened? One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight, nine. I can't go back down there. All my backpacks are in there. What am I supposed to do? How the heck did he get up here? What? I'm at my last life. I had this entire speech of we're gonna survive, we'll live this. Just the last episode. Just like in pretty much 2 minutes ago. And if you think about the episode, I have not gotten on. I have not gotten on at all. I've left this thing on pause. You can check the things from when I paused and when I paused on the video, last video, and when I started on this video. Is nothing changed. How the heck did this guy get here? No, this is not fair. Okay, so I gotta get my stuff. Then I gotta get back up here. And go to Nether. That's the plan. We gotta go to the Nether. We have a bell. 14 seconds. Alright, you know what? Charge. I don't know what to do. However the heck this guy got here, I'm not quite sure. You know what? Hold on. I'm just gonna take a break here. What the? I need a breather here. Uh, I'll be back. All right, I'm back. Now, obviously, this is all, most of it's just gonna be edited out, but I've been gone for like maybe an hour or so. I'm not quite sure. This was tragic. This was the most tragic situation I could have ever gotten. I don't even know what to do at this point. Like, how do I deal with that? There was no winning. Just give up was what I was basically told. Not too long after. I mean, okay. This stuff's still alive. Guess we could use it. This is our only way of supply. I just watched this whole place burn. This was... I don't even know what to say about this. There was no winning. What are you supposed to do about that? We are at our last life. What do I do? That's the question right now. What do I do? How do I deal with this? How do I save myself in this position? To be honest, I don't think I can. There's... Well, like, how do you deal with that? You don't. That's quite... And the golem survived. Some of our create stuff survived. Lost one of the 4 beds. I'm just at a loss for words, okay? This was not anywhere near what I would have expected to happen in any situation. This 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 is this was tragic. That's all I can say. Like, I can't. I can't fight that. Everything I did, gone in like 2 seconds. It came from over there. That didn't even make any sense. They're still celebrating about it. There's none here so far. I'm just gonna get whatever I can. Gonna get the beds. Maybe. I don't know. I just need something. Well, our new home. Hope this series works out. We still have 1 life. 1 life until the end of this series. That is 9 deaths so far. This is basically playing hardcore. We can't miss a single mistake, I guess. Or we can't make a single mistake. I'm already making mistakes. This is just wonderful. How great can this be? Not even 5 minutes in, you lose the village you just make, and then all of a sudden now you gotta deal with the nether. That just makes total sense, am I right? Just deal with the nether. Where would I deal with the nether in this, okay? I can't even use, like, some create features, because some of them can use water. Alright? I can't farm kelp. I can't farm cobblestone. I'm stuck here. Now, like I said, we do have this village here that we can go to. That has yet to be infected. And as long as we keep it out from the reach of any illagers, or not villagers, but the spore, it should be fine. But we have lost our toxic caves. So there goes that. I got nothing. Got maybe a bunch of random items in here, and that's it. After that, there's nothing. I got absolutely nothing. This place is not even safe. These piglins can be a problem for me. I think especially because this guy will go after them. Then, of course, recruits will go after them. I can't make a solid army without somehow walling up the entire place. And I don't even know if the Spore is gonna find me. Or if they're not gonna find me. If they don't find me, then we're safe. But that doesn't mean anything, if anything. They're gonna find me, eventually. So, I don't know how much time I got left. And we still have multiple things to do. And I've had plans on fighting bosses. So what am I supposed to do? I'm just contemplating all the possible choices, and I have nothing. Just survive. That's all I got. Do some way to survive. And I don't know, figure it out. That's all I can tell myself. But I think the first thing we should do is make our village. Once more. We only got one last chance to take care of a village. We got one life left. We gotta at least try one more. We gotta somehow take back the overworld. But I don't got any way to do so. Not at the moment, at least. We just gotta survive, that's kind of it. As for food, I guess we gotta rely on easy villagers. I think that's just too loud now. Yeah, just rely on easy villagers. That's our only option now. Create can work with some nether stuff, but that doesn't mean you can live in the nether with create. At least I don't think. I have not tried living in the nether with create, as create relies on a lot of overworld items. So let's go to the village. This village over here. It's still intact, but For how long is the question? Answer is most likely not very. So, we gotta do something about that. First things first, I gotta get some water. This is not obviously not gonna go to the nether. The water's main purpose is for when I go back to the overworld. After all, we still have to make, I guess, a base of some sorts. Anything, really. This place is the only current place we have available. Because once again, we had to run away. I mean, what was there I could do? Absolutely nothing. We gotta take whatever we can and try something, I guess. There's really no way to figure anything out. I just need something. This place has so far been able to defend against the smaller threats, but I doubt it's going to survive much longer. I would want to make a base somewhere in the overworld. I would wish to be near that toxic caves, but that doesn't seem possible anymore. So, we gotta find something. Just something. I removed all ways to get back to that place. There's no way to get back to that spot unless I make this portal again. So I'm gonna have this line to remind me. But I'm not going back there. Not until I'm prepared. So, yeah. Quite the start of an episode. We do have this cave tablet. I'm not quite sure which one it goes to. And we have two. So we have it so we can make a map. And we can also put it into the book. We have that. That's apotheosis. I don't know where the book for this is. Whatever. But at least the farmer here, the villager farmer, can still do his job. So, village-wise, we still have a way to get villagers. But I don't got a spawn point. But then again, I don't need one. I'm dead meat if this series ends the second I die. So, I don't need a spawn point. That's how it is. That's how it's gonna be. We gotta figure something out. Honestly, that's all I can do, just laugh, right? Laugh in the face of death. Be like Puss in Boots. I'm very much close to death right now. This was not my plan at all. I will say it's rather funny on the situation, but also very, very unexpected, I guess. We have something. We gotta do something. Now, I'm not quite sure about using netherrack. To be honest, it's rather flimsy, very weak. But in the same time, it's the most abundant resource I can get myself. So, it doesn't matter how flimsy it is, it's what I'm going to be using. So, we're probably going to be editing out a lot of what's here as I get my mind back from death and my head in shape, because I'm I don't know anymore. Well, I'll figure something, okay? I'll do the building here, then I'll get back to you, I guess. We'll probably add maybe some interesting parts in between. I'm not quite sure, to be honest. Whatever interesting happens here will be definitely interesting. Do not feel good at all from this. Alright. I didn't really do too much, actually. This guy spawned, so I hired him. We got a couple of villagers. They were being attacked by drop bears. This is kind of all we got so far. We don't really have any way to make a farm, so... yeah, it's nothing crazy, I guess. We have this for iron. I didn't really want to be using easy villagers to get stuff like iron. Well, that's kind of the only thing it can actually get us, other than poppies. I didn't really want to be using easy villagers for iron, as it's fairly simple and easy to get immediately. And with enough of them, it just becomes a very good source of iron. I mainly wanted to use create for that, mainly because I do believe this is like a little bit on the too good side, basically. But I think Spore has given us the rights to do so. That's kind of what I think. Spore has basically allowed us to do this type of stuff. Anyways, we got that guy. He's not ours. We have our golem here just killing all these guys for us. Well, if they if they get into his range, I guess. It's a pretty good source of XP. Gets us some resources. And then we can, I guess, I don't know, just get other stuff. I'm still taken aback. There's not much I can do being here. So, other than emeralds, trading, basically, getting mending, trading gear, we can search for, I don't know, something. Like, okay, dimensions. Basically, I kind of forced into a position that I can't really do, since I preferably would want to just I'm not quite sure anymore, to be honest. It's the overworld's kind of where I have to be in order to make use of create, because I'm having trouble just by the fact that I don't have a way to get cobblestone easily, which is not a good thing if with my situation. I mean, I can get gravel. With the gravel, I can get pebbles, and then that can be crafted into some cobblestone. And that is fully implementable with create. I can just have create just break gravel and get enough of a lot of things. Just like the create will just be able to do the crafting and the mining. But it's that will take its time, I guess. Like I'm not in a position to really do much. Everything's like off by a long shot. There's not much I can really do here. It's just now a cycle of this and that. I can't really even, I can't go mining. I can't do much of anything. I'm low on resources. Now, this might seem like a lot, but really all of this is kind of useless for what I need. Gold is the only thing I actually have an abundance of that is actually what I need, since it can be used for a lot of things that I need to create. Redstone is pretty simple. I have a cleric. Well, I had a cleric, but what we're gonna do is get some glass panes. And we are going to make another trading place. And we are going to put a cleric in it. So let's get this brewing stand. Let's do that. And then let's do that. We have our cleric, we got redstone. Our main threats here, it's just seems to be pigmen and piglins, an occasional apothic boss. Guests are unable to do damage, apparently. I do want to try to get to another roof. That might just be the best spot to make a base. Getting in and out of the nether roof is the only annoying problem. So we're gonna just get enough ender pearls first. And then... How do we get a chicken here? Doesn't matter, this guy's now our pet chicken. I have no idea what his name should be. He's our chicken. I don't think he's ever going to be laying eggs, so I'm not really quite sure what to do with him. But he's our pet chicken. We do have this, so if I actually can get gem dust, which I most likely won't be able to, considering the fact it needs a lot of, like, gems, which I don't have access to getting, as stuff to get them is mostly in the overworld. So, you know, that sucks. Let's search for another fortress. There is one... Hope this series works out. We still have one life. One... I don't know what was with me right there. My brain seemed to have died and I didn't realize I was dying. What a way to end a series. Welp. This thing barely lasted 4 episodes. Could you even call it 4 episodes? I wouldn't. So, well, that's it. That's season 1. Spore Survival season 1's gone. Because I was an idiot. What a way to die, am I right? I'm tired. Oh, shoot. Well, we're gonna start season 2. That's it. Or clearly, season 1 was not the series I should have started. We are going to prepare with season 2. With the start of this, or the end, I guess, of this episode is with series. Let's see how well I can do in this situation, right? Yeah, we're just gonna have to do with that. This is season 2. Or season 1 rematch, whatever you want to call it. Either way. Once this finish loads, we're done with this episode. This is season 2 ending. I guess I'll see you guys in the next episode. Alright, well, 3. I'm just gonna freestyle, I guess, at 3, 2, 1. This is the end of season 1. Though it wasn't fun, I hope to see you again another day. 'Cause it's not the end of the series I had made. So please show up in this place for season 2 to stay. Yay. Alright. I'll see you all in the next series.